I went over to like 12 minutes instead of like 10. But I like, fuck. I say too. God damn it, I'm fucking stuttering on my shit. Sorry guys, this happens. But I make my videos and I want you guys to listen and for you guys to understand that we're in this world and there's a veil over our eyes. Like, I don't know why it was put here. They mention it in the Bible too, but there's a veil over this world. We're so blind. And I use the mushrooms so that I can actually see past the veil and see things for what they really are. And there's just so much to this world that we just don't fucking understand. But the one thing that I do know is fuck the whole heaven and hell thing. What we gotta worry about in this world, and even in my life and in your life, is karma. Karma is a bitch. Like, our karma is gonna keep us here and it's gonna keep us from ascending. And the whole point in this life that we're doing right here is so that we can ascend into higher beings of consciousness. This is what I understand. And the only way we do that is we gotta be of service to others. We got to, you know? Help your neighbor out if he needs help. Do this for someone. I mean, like, and I've been guilty of not doing that for people. I've been so guilty for, like, not being of service to others. Like, I have, like, seriously, like, I have fucked people over. I've done wrong. Like, I admit it. And, you know, one thing that I've come to learn now is all this shit that we're doing to people has got to stop. We gotta get right. And the only way we get right with, say, God, is to get right with ourselves. And that means doing right to other people. Being nice. And it sounds like so simple and people are like, be nice. But it's way harder than you think. Like, being nice is so hard to people. Like, and I don't know why it's so hard, but people find it very hard to be nice. A lot of people don't want to be nice. And it's just so simple. You do nice things. You don't be a cunt or a dick. It's just that simple. But, you know, like, I always feel like us as human beings, we have our own motives. And when we have our own motives, guess what? We're not ascending. We're not getting to the higher plane of consciousness if you're with your own motives and set in your own ways. You've got to expand. You've got to, like, look out for knowledge. Like, you got to really soak it in. There's a lot that you got to fucking do if you want to ascend. And I think the whole reason why George is here and possibly why I'm here is we are on a mission. I don't know what the mission is. I just know we're sharing dreams, things are happening, and I'm finally finding who I am. And he's finally, you know, he finally knows who he is. I think he finally gets it. He gets the picture of who he is. And it sounds crazy. And a lot of, like, the two of us were just like, we don't want to believe it, but we know we got to do shit. We got to, like, get the world, like, help the world get right. There's only so much, like, we can do. Say we do make a big change in the world and that we start finally, like, being of service to, like, a big group of people and helping others out. There's only so much that we can do. And that's because human beings as a whole have got to do stuff for themselves as well. Like, you know, all these star seeds that are, like, coming back here and reincarnating, there's only so much we can do. Like, we can't fix the world. We can help. We can help get people to have a realization and hopefully help people, like, have their own awakening. But we can't change the world, and it can't just, it's not going to be one person that can save the world. I'm sorry. Jesus is not coming back and fixing things right. No, it's up to us to fix things right. Because we've fucking done this. And, like, even with Trump, like, he's going against the whole global, the whole climate change thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is the only planet we get. This is Mother Earth. And in this, like, we only get this one chance, this one planet, and you just want to fucking destroy it? You want to pollute it? You want to, like, let the atmosphere go on us? you know what? Humanity's not going to be around that long because there's people like that who don't give two fucks. And people need to start giving two fucks. We need to start realizing animals are just as important as us. I'm sorry, but they're living beings. You know what? I have an issue. I'm a fucking carnivore. I need to not be a carnivore and probably be a vegan, and that's gonna take time, and I have issues with that because I like meat. But, you know, if I want to ascend and if I want to get to a higher state of consciousness, I gotta stop eating meat. Like, it's not good. I gotta stop it, and I can feel it in my body. Like, there's like some calcium, like phosphate shit underneath my skin that I feel because of my meat eating habits. But it's just not good, you know, and we gotta respect animals that are just as important as us. Like, they're not dumber than us. Fuck, bees do fucking mazes, and they know how to use tools, and they're bees. What do you think the other animals can do? Just saying. We all once were animals. Even me. We're all fucking animals. You know what? We had to go through that animal stage just to get to a human stage and be so gifted to live this human life. We gotta start being of service. I don't know what else I can say, but I just know that there's a lot of going on, and I just hope you guys like really hear me out. And if you have comments, comment in the comment section. I would love to hear them. And if you have any ideas on how like maybe George and I can be of service to others and what we can do to like help humanity as a whole, let me know, because I am like all game. Like I really need to figure some shit out. He does too. And we got to get right with stuff. We got to get stuff moving. And that's not just in performance, that's in like for humanity. So anyway, peace, love, fuck.